The clutches of the landlord. It was springtime and a young shepherd named Tom was tending to his herd. His father, a peasant, was plowing the field nearby. Suddenly, Mr. George, the landlord, came riding that way. His pot belly was bouncing up and down. He had an air of pride about him. Stopping near Tom, the landlord opened his eyes wide. Looking at his father, he said, "Hey you shepherd. That peasant over there, what is he doing?" Tom was surprised and replied, "That peasant is my father, sir. He is plowing the field." "Why does he need to plow it?" asked the landlord. Tom did not realize that the visitor was Mr. George himself, and thus was speaking innocently. "Why, if my father leaves the landlord's field unplowed, what will become of the foolish landlord? He won't get a penny ever." Mr. George frowned but continued talking. "Tell me then, what is your mother doing?" "She's baking the bread, already eaten," replied Tom. The landlord was looking confused. "What do you mean?" he asked. "Well, sir, my mother had borrowed a little flour from the neighbors to feed us all. Now she is baking some bread in order to give them to the neighbors. As the bread are baked, she shall go and borrow some more flour from someone else to feed my father so that he may work on foolish Mr. George's field." Mr. George gave Tom an angry look and thought to himself, "I'll teach you a lesson, you just wait, you shepherd. How dare you speak ill of me on my face?" He turned to Tom and said, "Do you know I am the landlord? Come to my house tomorrow and I shall take care of all your worries." Saying this, he rode away. The lad was scared. "Oh my God! What have I done? What shall happen tomorrow?" thought Tom. The next morning, Tom headed towards the landlord's house. Mr. George received him well and asked one of his servants to take the boy to the room in the basement. "Why am I being taken there?" asked Tom. The landlord smiled and said, "The end to all your worries lies in the basement. Go ahead." Tom obeyed. Mr. George had earlier ordered the servant to take him there and whip him. However, Tom kept thinking. He suddenly noticed a whip hidden under the servant's shirt. Now, he knew what was going to happen. They were climbing down the stairs. The servant stopped all of a sudden. Pointing at a basket in a corner, he said, "The basket over there is full of fruits. Remove its cover and eat to your heart's fill. You may never get another chance to enjoy life." "But I don't know how to remove the cover," said Tom. The servant walked over to the basket and began removing the cover. Meanwhile, Tom was also walking slowly. Instead of going to the basket, he was heading straight for the whip. Taking the whip, he began flogging the servant. The poor servant could do nothing to save himself. He was stuck. After the servant was nearly half dead, the lad saw a loaf of bread. It was lying in a corner. Tom quickly collected the bread and hid it under his shirt. The landlord was waiting outside. On seeing Tom, he teased, "So how was the reward, little boy?" "I am grateful, sir," said Tom, walking away. Mr. George was feeling quite happy until he saw the servant rushing out in a terrible condition. "The boy flogged me very badly, sir." The smile vanished from Mr. George's face and he began fuming. "Oh, how clever of him," said the landlord. "He's managed to befool me. I am quite ashamed. Never again shall I go in front of him." Thus, Tom saved himself and his family from the clutches of the landlord.